Welcome everyone to Weber State, an open enrollment university that sees the brilliance in every student and meets them where they are. Established in 1889, Weber is located in Ogden, Utah, a diverse community nestled at the base of the beautiful Wasatch Mountains. WSU puts teaching first. Passionate faculty care deeply about their students and use innovative teaching methods to prepare them for careers in competitive industries like health professions, aerospace, national defense, and computer science. Weber also provides leadership opportunities that encourage students to become a lifelong force for good in their community. You'll see why students say the return on their investment can't be found at any other school. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, I'll introduce you to students and alumni who chose Weber because they wanted a quality education at a great value. And it turns out they got so much more. Welcome to Weber State University. This is the College Tour. Isaac is a sophomore, double majoring in political science and communication. He's discovered a university rich with tradition that is embedded in student life. What started as the Weber State Academy has blossomed into a university serving nearly 30,000 students across 2 main campuses and 6 learning centers. Right now, there are more students and alumni than ever who bleed purple. Isaac, over to you.
Thanks, Alex, and welcome to Weber State University, friends. WSU was founded 134 years ago and has a history of school spirit. Here at Weber State, we have over 50 traditions you can participate in. Everything from eating purple pancakes at block party to cheering on our student athletes in the student section, the destruction zone. One of my favorite traditions is the annual hike to Mount Ogden. Last fall, a bunch of my friends and I joined Weber State leaders on the hike's 100th anniversary. These traditions have helped me to appreciate those who came before me, and it's exciting to be putting my own stamp on Weber State history. When deciding what school to attend, WSU definitely checked all of the boxes. New student orientation set me up for success. They introduced me to academic advisors, mental health services, as well as leadership opportunities. I've served as a student senator as well as the executive vice president. In these roles, I've been proud to represent our student body and to work on issues such as equity, diversity, and inclusion. While at Weber State, I've learned that you truly belong and are accepted for who you are. WSU has given me the opportunities to explore issues that matter to me, like the need for younger and more diverse voices in government. To learn more, I interned at the state capitol last year, and this summer I'll intern for a senator in Washington, D.C. My internship at the Capitol has given me the opportunity to become a presidential leadership fellow. The meaningful conversations I've had with University President Brad Mortensen has actually influenced what I want to do with my life. Now I'm planning to get a master's degree in public administration and work in higher education. I've never been so excited for my future. It's always a great day to be a Wildcat. Alex?
Isaac, wow, your experience as a presidential leadership fellow really has been life-changing. This program is a great way to learn from some of the best leaders in the state. Who knows, maybe we'll see you in the president's office someday soon. Thanks, Isaac. Let's talk to Clarissa, a senior in medical laboratory sciences. WSU is nationally recognized for its innovative, high-quality approaches in healthcare education. In-person and online classes are enhanced by significant clinical experience, and more health professionals graduate from Weber than any other university in Utah. Take it away, Clarissa.
What's up, Alex? I'm in a lab here in the Marriott Health Science Building, which has become a second home. Majoring in medical laboratory science with an associate's in chemistry, I have spent a lot of time here. Experienced faculty have taught me about immunology and analyzing cultures. That prepared me for my job in the ICU, where I help healthcare teams make vital decisions for patients. My mother is Filipino and my father is an American. Neither had the opportunity to graduate from college, so when I get my degree, I will be the first in my family to do so, and I don't plan on stopping there. I'm already working on my application to Weber's new Physician's Assistant program. One of my favorite professors and mentors inspired me to pursue advanced degrees. Weber has shown me it's possible to earn a PhD and have a family. My husband and I are excited to welcome a baby in a few months. I know for a fact I will finish my degrees, even if that means walking with a baby in my arms during graduation. I take pride knowing that my parents never paid a dime for my schooling. Because Weber has low tuition and access to so many scholarships, I'm graduating without student loans. My husband and I are both in our 20s, and being debt-free has allowed us to buy our first home. I've had unforgettable experiences serving as the Dumpke College of Health Professions Senator, helping with the Student Alumni Council, and running a Women in STEM club, the Scientistas. The leadership skills that I've learned will always stay with me, and I've made lifelong friends. All right, I gotta get back to work. Thanks for stopping by, Alex.
Clarissa, your interests in medical laboratory science and the physician's assistant program are just two of the many degrees offered. Dumpke College has everything from associates to a doctoral degree in specialties including nursing and dental hygiene, radiology, and respiratory therapy. Thanks for contributing to the tremendous healthcare community. I can't wait to introduce you to Cameron, a Utah native and outdoor enthusiast. Cameron's living his best life as a trip guide and rock climbing instructor, all while working on a degree in emergency medicine. Whether you like shredding the slopes, hiking in the backcountry, or kayaking, there's something to explore here in every season. Take it away, Cameron.
Well said, Alex, and welcome to beautiful Ogden, Utah. I'd like to introduce you to my girl, Sage. Sage, go get it. We're here by the Ogden River Parkway, one of our favorite places to hang out. It's about 10 minutes from campus. Sage and I enjoy walking the trails and playing fetch here. During the summer, I kayak and tube down the river. I've always loved being outdoors. When I was little, I was strapped to a pair of skis and it was kind of all downhill from there. Weber allowed me to combine my passion for the outdoors and my interest in medicine into a career, all while sharing what I love with fellow students. And let's be honest, there's no better place for it than in Ogden. Our campus's close proximity to hiking, world-class skiing, climbing, and river rafting means there's something for everyone. I work for Weber State's outdoor program, which offers professionally guided single and multi-day trips year-round. There's a fully stocked rental shop, and I teach climbing on this amazing 4-story rock wall. Nothing makes me happier than seeing the connections and friendships that people make on our trips, in our gym, or paddleboarding at nearby Pineview Reservoir. Introducing others to these opportunities is what's really special about Weber State and the outdoor program. And the best part is, this experience is not unique to me. We have a bunch of amazing staff that truly love educating and amplifying the college experience. Mentors who have helped me discover a career that's perfect for me. I plan to continue teaching my interests to others and using my emergency medicine training to work with search and rescue teams all over the country. If I hadn't found my spot here at Weber, I doubt any of this would have been possible. Cheers, Alex, and happy trails. Go get it, Sage.
Cameron, your enthusiasm for the outdoors is contagious. It looks like there are so many awesome outdoor activities in Ogden and the outdoor program. I love that you've been able to combine two of your passions into a rewarding career, one that allows you to keep helping others for years to come. Artem is a computer science senior whose drive for excellence has been nurtured in Weber's honors program. Weber is a recognized leader in cyber defense education and interactive game development. Most programs in the College of Engineering, Applied Science, and Technology have a job placement rate around 95%. Artem, I know you're happy to be in that group. Please take it away.
Thank you, Alex. My childhood dream was to become a scientist, and I'm about to make that dream a reality. I just accepted a job offer as a computer scientist working in the defense industry, and I will start right after graduation. When I moved to Utah from Ukraine in high school, I wasn't sure if my lifelong goal to attend college was possible. But Weber's Gear Up program helped me apply for scholarships and financial aid. I started earning college credits through concurrent enrollment while still in high school, which saved time and money. Weber State's honors program offers opportunities to expand my knowledge both within and outside my major. I've taken courses on subjects I might not have had a chance to explore, like ancient philosophy and climate change. These have sparked powerful discussions, and I've connected with students from diverse majors and made a lot of friends. Being a computer science honors student has also enriched my experience. I've had unique opportunities to work one-on-one with my professors on special projects, like implementing machine learning algorithms that address real-life problems. One of my favorite experiences as a student is working as a campus tutor for computer science and math. I've gained valuable career and leadership skills, and even discovered an interest in teaching. Helping support and connect with the diverse student body here has been incredibly rewarding. Weber provides so many ways to engage. As a presidential leadership fellow, I've worked closely with our university president and made meaningful connections on campus and in the community. The computer science department emphasizes reaching out to employers to get internships. WSU hosts events where students meet those employers to find out how their degree will look after graduation. And for me right now, it looks awesome. Thanks, Alex. And as we say in Ukraine, do побачення.
Artem, your love of learning and passion for helping others is inspiring. Thanks for sharing your story, and congratulations on the job offer. We can't wait to see where your career takes you. Thanks again. Now we're taking a trip off campus to meet Hayden. An accounting major grad, he's now the CEO of this multi-million-dollar family business. Hayden started HydroJug in his parents' garage while attending Weber. He credits faculty in the Goddard School of Business and Economics for giving him a solid foundation to build his business on, and the courage to try. Tell us all about it, Hayden.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. Welcome to HydroJug headquarters. Growing up, I was surrounded by entrepreneurship. My mother owned Subway franchises, and my father owned a landscaping company. I always hoped that one day I would own my own business. My brother and co-founder Jake is also a Weber State graduate. Together, we're working hard to manage this growing company. HydroJug helps people prioritize wellness through hydration. We're all about compassionate leadership, and we're focused on making an eco-friendly impact on the world. As a college student, I never imagined that I'd be where I'm at today. I was unsure about my future, and I didn't have a clear career path in mind. But my focus was always on gaining an education that prepared me for whatever opportunities came my way. A lot of people associate entrepreneurship with college dropouts, as if that's a requirement. But I strongly disagree with this mentality. For me, Weber State was instrumental in keeping doors open and setting me on my business journey. Learning accounting was at the foundation. During my time at Weber State, I was leading a busy life, juggling a full-time job and school. Thankfully, Weber State's night and summer classes made it possible for me to provide for my family while receiving an education from exceptional professors. It was a great feeling knowing that I could work towards my dreams without sacrificing my responsibilities, and that's thanks to the flexibility offered by Weber State. I'm excited for the future, and I'll always be grateful for my foundational education at Weber State. Thanks for listening to my story. Cheers to you, Alex.
Cheers to you, Hayden. It's easy to see why HydroJug is making headlines in Forbes and was ranked number 33 on the Inc. 5000, a list of the most successful companies in America. We're so excited to see where you go from here. Take care. Let's jump over to Gracie, a sophomore majoring in social work and a member of Weber's Spirit Squad. This spring, the team won its 6th straight national championship. Unbelievable. Gracie took the mat with their team. She later found out her ankle was fractured. But tenacity and perseverance in the face of adversity are themes in Gracie's life, and they've helped her become a champion. Take it away, Gracie.
Thank you, Alex. I am a proud Weber State student athlete. Growing up, I watched the cheer team perform and compete, and I dreamed of someday being able to wear this uniform. But making the team wasn't easy. In my sophomore year of high school, I got really, really sick. I was eventually diagnosed with a severe autoimmune disease. I was told that if my symptoms didn't get better, I was probably going to have to quit cheer. I lost a lot of weight, my joints were swollen. I would go to practice and then go home, cry, and sleep all day. After years of treatment, including low-dose chemo, we finally figured out what worked. But my little inner Gracie wasn't ready to give up her dreams, and I enrolled at Weber State. As cheer tryouts got closer, I worked so hard, but got cut my first year. I didn't give up. I told myself that if I could be a Weber State cheerleader, then I could show how much I've overcome. And that's what happened. This year, I made the team. Now I am a cheerleader on a Division I 8-time national championship team. Every time I step on the mats, I pretend like it's the last, because it really could be. Whenever I put on this uniform, it's a reminder that pain is temporary, and I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. The Spirit Squad emphasizes being more than just a team. We're a family. We train about 10 hours a week, but the work does not stop there. We have weekly bonding activities and study halls. As a team, the phrase we live by is we over me. Our coaches not only focus on making us great athletes, but also great students and people. I'll flip it back to you, Alex.
Gracie, that close family bond you and your teammates have with each other is what makes the Spirit Squad so special. Weber State Athletics also includes 16 NCAA Division I teams that compete in the Big Sky Conference. Gracie, we are all cheering you and the rest of the squad on to win another championship next year. I'm excited to introduce Gabriella, a sophomore in elementary education. WSU prepares teachers to make a difference in the classroom and the community. Internships and volunteering for local outreach programs offer students hands-on experience, giving them a voice with real impact. Gabriella is using her voice to help children with diverse backgrounds, and she got her shot at college through a unique scholarship. Gabriella, tell us all about it.
Thanks, Alex. Hey guys, as a first-generation college student and Mexican-American, it was important to find a college that made me feel included. When I was awarded a scholarship from the Utah Jazz NBA team, I had the opportunity to go anywhere. But I chose Weber State because I feel at home here. There are students and faculty that look like me and relate to my experiences as a Latina. Being a student here has taught me how to overcome my fears and not be afraid to ask for help. It's important for me to have access to student services like counseling and a gym. Weber State hasn't just helped me become a better student, it's helped me become the best version of myself so I can have a positive impact on those I teach. I'm excited to work in Ogden as a bilingual teacher because there's a large Hispanic and Latino population here. I love seeing reactions from kids who have a teacher that looks like them, understands their culture, and speaks their language. I know it helps them feel safe and it improves their quality of life. The teacher education program focuses on teaching principles, but it also helps us learn new exciting methods that improve traditional educational practices. One of those methods is drama-based instruction. This type of learning uses creativity and imagination to help young students learn new information. I also love that WSU has clubs and organizations that integrate education. You're looking at the Educators Rising president. This organization has helped me build connections with students like me and impact my community by volunteering at local schools, which is something I want to do for the rest of my life. Thanks for listening, everyone. What's next, Alex?
Gabriella, the Jazz were looking for future champions, and it's easy to see why they banked on you. Your ability to relate with children from all walks of life, letting them know they're not alone, is going to have a positive effect on generations to come. Thanks, Gabriella. Let's join Garrett, a junior in professional sales. He's discovered that student government, or WSUSA, is a great way to develop leadership skills. During his time in office, Garrett saw a need and advocated for change. The result, a more inclusive campus for all students. It's just one example of the impact student leaders are making by working together. Take it away, Garrett.
Good game. Thanks, Alex, and welcome everybody to the Lanes and Games here on campus. Growing up local to Ogden, I always had big plans to move far from home for college. I never knew that my dream university would be just down the street. I chose Weber State for its renowned professional sales program. I quickly found a job as a graphic designer alongside my older sister, who was the media manager for student government. That's when I realized there wasn't any queer representation in Weber State University's Student Association, or WSUSA. So when the first LGBTQ+ student senator position opened up, I immediately applied. After being selected for this awesome opportunity, I was able to represent and advocate for queer students across campus and create safe spaces like the ones that I depended on before coming out. After learning about parliamentary procedure and how to navigate the Student Senate, I passed several pieces of legislation protecting queer students on campus. One initiative to display pronouns on roll sheets so we can mitigate misgendering in classrooms is rolling out soon. Weber State leaders have proven that they truly care about student activism. WSUSA leaders and advisors are constantly working to make campus a better place for absolutely everybody. They've been amazing mentors. They're welcoming, willing to train, and they love helping students to make positive change. Since serving as the LGBTQ+ student senator, I've been elected as the executive vice president, where I was able to oversee and run student senate sessions, making them more accessible for everybody. Recently, my sister Ashley was re-elected as the student body president. I've loved working with her and learning about why it's so necessary to speak up and advocate for students whenever I can. That's all from me, Alex. Back over to you.
Congratulations on your new legislation, Garrett. One of WSUSA's purposes is building meaningful connections on campus and in the community. This rewarding work is a valuable asset to any resume, and it's a lot of fun. No matter what your major is, make it a goal to get involved and give back. Elaine is the first graduate of Weber's brand new master's program in systems engineering. She's already working on next-level defense projects, but this degree opens more doors in a high-paying field. In fact, many of Weber's engineering programs are designed to meet needs in the aerospace defense industry, which is exactly where Elaine has excelled. Elaine, take it away.
Hey, Alex, let's get our gears turning and talk about engineering. Growing up in Northern California, I spent a lot of time in the garage with my dad. I learned at a young age that if we could think it, we could bring it to life using tools and scrap metal. One fall break, I visited my brother at Weber State University. I took a tour of the engineering building and instantly knew that this was the school for me. The faculty are so committed and really welcome you with open arms. I've always felt like I was part of a tight-knit family. Weber State collaborates with Hill Air Force Base, located just down the road. This has given me solid training and hands-on experience, and it's even launched me into a successful career in the aerospace and defense sector. I got to work on real-world projects that challenged me to grow as an engineer. My undergraduate internship with defense and aerospace innovator Northrop Grumman actually turned into my first full-time job as a manufacturing engineer. I now work as a customer advisor for the Air Force. I help to ensure that all the needs and requirements are being fulfilled on the next generation nuclear missile. My involvement at Weber State really honed my leadership skills, like my time in the Student Senate, Society of Women Engineers, and as a resident assistant in campus housing. These experiences equipped me with the confidence and ability to take on more leadership roles in my professional career. I'm about to take my next step as the first graduate of Weber's new Master of Science in Systems Engineering program. Weber State ignited my passion for engineering. My goal is to share that with others, particularly women, as I continue to grow in this exciting field. Back to you, Alex.
Elaine, it's amazing to see that the skills you started practicing with your dad and honed at Weber have taken you so far. All the best as you continue the challenge of making America's defense nuclear missile system sustainable for the next 70 years. It sounds like you've got a lifetime of important work ahead. Let's meet Hannah, who's turning her love for storytelling into her own unique major, and whose love for Weber State literally runs in the family. A majority of Weber State students lean towards the sciences, but there's also a vibrant arts community on campus, including music, dance, theater, literature, and more. Hannah, tell us all about it.
Thanks, Alex. You're right, I was pretty much born to be a Wildcat. My parents and grandparents went to Weber State, and my great-grandfather was even a professor here. I was singing the Weber State fight song before I could form complete sentences. Now that I'm here, I can see even more clearly all the reasons why Weber is so amazing. Just look at this costume studio, located in our Browning Center, where we host concerts, live theater, and world-renowned guest speakers. I love being part of a community that cherishes art and shares it with the world. I also love that I can get a tailor-made education that centers around my life and interests. I'm currently working toward a Bachelor of Integrated Studies, which allows me to choose from 3 different realms of education and combine them into my own personal major. Right now, I'm doing that with English, communication, and of course, theater. This fusion is perfect for me because I love the art of storytelling. As I started learning more about theater, I was struck by the power storytelling has to transform culture and shape lives. Now, I'm working with kids right here in Ogden in a theater program, which allows them to connect with their world through the arts, giving them a chance to tell their story. I also work at Weber State as an ambassador for the Office of Admissions. I get to host daily tours of our beautiful campus, meet with high school students to answer their questions about college, and share why Weber State is great, great, great. This year, I'm an ambassador president, which is helping me develop my talents in leadership. My family history is defined by a thriving college experience, and I'm so excited to continue that tradition as a 4th-generation Wildcat. All right, Alex, end scene.
With hundreds of programs in 7 different colleges, Weber State offers a personalized education that's right for everyone. I'm sure your great-grandfather would be so pleased to see how the university has grown and how much you've accomplished here already. Cheers, Hannah. What an adventure it's been exploring this campus and meeting amazing students here at Weber State University. Thanks to everyone who participated in today's episode. They showed us how caring professors, a quality education, and being involved in student life and leadership allow them to be brilliant and dream big. Being a Wildcat means joining a proud tradition with thousands of students and alumni who make a significant contribution in the community, across the country, and around the world. Now it's your turn to learn more about WSU. Check out their website for more information, and we can't wait to see you all on campus real soon. Cheers, everyone.